up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Thanks for hanging out with me again. Gonna break down a classic old blues tune. Clapton's got a really good version on it. Goodnight Irene. Nice kind of waltzy acoustic blues for you. Also, Marty Music is my thing, and you can check that first comment down there. You can go to the site, get free courses, stuff like that, and I appreciate that extra support. But anyway, let's break this down. Here we go. All right, let's start with the rhythm of this song. It's in 3 counts of 3, or sometimes you could call it 6/8. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's how we're going to count as we change the chords. And a good rhythm: down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up. Now you could go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and follow along with the song if the rhythm's hard for you. Sometimes you want to focus on the left, sometimes you want to focus on the right. So we start with the A chord. And we do 2 of those rhythm patterns. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Then we go to an E chord, and we're going to expand off this. But let's go with the basic chords. So the E's next. For 2 patterns, back to the A. So it stays on A for 2 patterns, then A7 for 2 patterns. And you can play A7 by putting your pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E, or you can take your middle finger off of the A chord, or you can do both. And there's even more options, but that's a good start. So let's start at the beginning of the song again. 1, 2, 3, here we go. A, E, A7. See that? One more time from the top. 1, 2, 3, here we go. A, E, A7. Now D to B7, and that happens pretty quick. D 1 pattern, B7 1 pattern. So you've got the D major chord. Then you've got the B7, 2nd fret, 1st fret, 2nd fret, 2nd fret on the high E. So A7, D, B7, then back to E, E, back to A. Starts over right here. A, A, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A7, D, B7, E, back to A. One more time with me. Good night. Good night. A7, D, B7. Back to A. Now, a little trick. I'm not going to get too in-depth with the theory of soloing over this, but you can play the A major pentatonic scale over the whole progression, which is the same set of notes as the F sharp minor pentatonic, but we're using the A now of that position as the root instead of the F sharp. But a really cool trick, or not a trick, but something to hit is when it gets to that B7, you want to emphasize the B7 chord, and a really good way to do that is playing what's called the major 3rd of that chord, which is a D sharp. So you could be like, you know, there's that D sharp, right? and then right back. So it's only for that chord that you want to try and hit a D sharp. And then the rest is right back to the A major pentatonic again. So let's see if you can hear it with just single notes. So that's the song, but if you have a couple other little additions that can maybe help you in your guitar playing. For instance, the E chord. When it goes to the E, you could play E7, which would be by adding your pinky to the 3rd fret of the B. You can also take that E major chord and take your ring finger off for E7. The other thing is you've got a cool little embellishment by hammering on that 1st fret of the G with the E chord. Another thing is if you were getting into more of the bar chords of it, so that's always a trick that you hear, where that D to B7, if you have a shape, like for instance the D bar chord E shape, they like to do that a lot. You'll hear it like this too. And I did it right here. So you got Land of A7 in there that you can mess around with as well. And the other thing is finding other voicings like that, like for instance, doing it all with the D shape. So if I took the D chord and I found, I counted it up to an A chord. So D, E, F, G, A. So, and then for the E it would be right here. Back to A, right? And then remember it's A. So if I turn that D into a D7 looking shape, it's A to A7. And then I'll do a D way up here. So I can go down to the B, and then now back to E. So you can expand your guitar fret knowledge too by just taking little shapes like that. And also being able to visualize those can help you when you're soloing too. And there was the lesson. Hope you had some fun with it. Thanks again for supporting Marty Music. And you can feel free to leave requests in the comments below. Subscribe is always really nice. And, leaving comments and all that kind of support really helps me out. So thanks again. And I hope to see you in another lesson real soon. See ya.